Welcome back to Mass Appeal. There's an upcoming speaker series in Springfield. It provides a forum for you to learn, discuss, and exchange ideas and important issues that affect our society. And here to tell us more is Paige Brody. She's the executive director of these Springfield Public Forums. A couple have already happened. There's 3 more to go. What's your aim? What do you hope that everybody out there gets out of these forums?
Well, the idea behind what we do is to ignite minds and ignite conversation. You know, we like to educate people about something they might not know a lot about, but we want them to take that home and talk to their family and talk to their friends and talk over the water cooler at work.
So it's just about getting the ball rolling.
Absolutely.
So you have 3 left. They're all great. They're all very informative. The first one is a lady named Isabel Wilkerson.
Yes, she's coming tomorrow night, actually. That's 7:30 at Symphony Hall. It's a free event, of course. Isabel Wilkerson is a Pulitzer Prize-winning journalist and author who has written an amazing book, just a really beautiful book called The Warmth of Other Suns, The Epic Story of America's Great Migration. And she spent 15 years researching this book and interviewed over 1,200 people. And the idea was to really bring to light what was the most underreported story of the 20th century. The fact that 6 million African Americans left the South, moving north to look for better opportunities, including coming to places like the Pioneer Valley. So we're really excited to host her and talk about something that affects everything about our culture, our political landscape today.
Speaking of the political landscape, you have a senator next, a former senator,
yes.
Olympia Snowe. What's she chatting about?
She's coming on November 6th, which is the day after Election Day, excitingly enough. And, you know, when we booked her 6 months ago, we never would have realized how timely her topic would be. But she's coming to talk about her book, Fighting for Common Ground, Fixing the Stalemate in Congress. So I'm sure she's going to have some choice words about what's been going on in D.C. since she left. But like I said, she's a legendary moderate senator from Maine and was a legislator for over 30 years.
Well, it's great, too, because we're so split these days. We're right down the middle, you know, and people just think one thing or the other. So we need to get that ball rolling and get someone to talk about both sides of issues, too. Lastly, you have Turkle. What's she talking about?
She is a really fascinating psychologist from MIT who has done some really interesting work on the intersection of technology and psychology. So her research delves into why our relationships and our dependence on, let's be honest, our you know, little tiny devices, our laptops and things, and how that's changing literally how we think, how our brain works, but also how we navigate relationships, our changing sense of privacy. And she's also done interesting research with children on all of these topics. So as you can imagine, she's unearthed some pretty alarming things and trends, but also some very hopeful ones too. So whether you're, you know, young, old, a technophile or a resistor, you're definitely going to want to hear what she has to say.
Well, it's great that we're kind of getting feedback and diagnosis about all this, because the technology, it's so new and it's so quickly coming into our society. People haven't gotten time to study it and think about what it's actually doing to us. So
right.
I'm glad that
the
someone
changes
has.
are fast.
And then we can talk about it afterwards. If people want more information, if they want to know the details, how can they get those?
Our website, springfieldpublicforum.org. Is a great place to stop for that. We do peripheral events around the city as well. That's an excellent place to find out about those. And again, all of our events are free. 7:30 Symphony Hall. Just show up, very casual. And like I said, hope you'll learn a little and take it home with you.
Yeah, go home with something to talk about around the water cooler or a bedside table. Thank you so much for stopping by.
Absolutely.
I'm so happy that we can get these important conversations rolling.
Great.
And if you want to learn more about the upcoming discussions, just visit us online, mymassappeal.com, later today.